For Comedy Hype News, it's your boy K-Rob. As we watch some of our favorite movies and TV shows, we don't always consider the business side of entertainment. The politics that are involved that requires actors to have lawyers, managers, and agents, and this is why they call it show business. It's also the reason why we see some of our favorite characters abruptly leave a show. Although sometimes they seem to come out of nowhere, cast changes, exits, and returns are all part of normal Hollywood. But no matter how normal it is, fans are always in shock to see their favorite characters be written off a show, especially when the character is the lead. The game quickly won over fans when it aired on the CW in 2006 and remained a fixture after its cancellation and the reboot on BET in 2011. As the network's first sitcom, the game averaged over 2 million viewers in its first season. Although highly successful, CW was moving away from sitcoms to focus on more dramatic shows like Gossip Girls and was canceled in 2009. To many of its fans' satisfaction, the game was picked up in 2011 by BET, which had already been airing syndicated episodes of the first 3 seasons. Early on, the show was no stranger to lead cast members leaving the show. One of the main cast members, Brittany Daniels, who played Kelly Pitts, unexpectedly left the show in 2011 due to what she would later reveal to be stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, a form of blood cancer. But no cast change was more surprising than the leading couple, Mowry and Pooch, who played Doran and Melanie, leaving the show for good after 5 seasons. Fans have speculated why the two walked away for many reasons, from being fired to cast drama. To set the record straight, this is why Melanie and Doran left the game. The game was created by Mowry as a spinoff of her highly successful UPN sitcom, Girlfriends. During a backdoor pilot episode in the 6th season of Girlfriends, Melanie was introduced as the main character, Joanne Clayton's first cousin. It was during this episode that the game's premise was revealed as what happens when a college-educated woman puts her dreams on hold to support her boyfriend with his professional football career.
My baby's first professional game.
Sweetie, I know you're excited, but
Are you still on this?
Yes. Your parents don't want you to throw your life away for your boyfriend.
The show follows the couple Melanie Barnett, played by Mowry, and Doran Davis, who would later be played by Pooch, after Melanie declines an offer to Johns Hopkins Medical School in Baltimore to follow Davis as he plays professional football for the fictional San Diego Sabres. Along the way, Melanie meets Tasha Mack, played by Wendy Raquel Robinson, the mother of Sabres starting quarterback Malik Wright, played by Hosea Sanchez, and Kelly Pitts, who would ultimately be played by Brittany Daniels, the then wife of Sabres captain Jason Pitts, played by Kobe Bell. They advise her on different aspects of the lifestyle of a pro footballer's girlfriend, like dealing with groupies, being financially independent, and keeping her soon-to-be famous husband happy. The show's leading couple, who fans would later give the nickname Mowry, was the heart of the show for 5 out of the 9 seasons. Their on and off again relationship that eventually led to marriage was very relatable to many fans. Whether they were loved or hated, Melanie and Doran were a very special part of the game. Melanie was Mowry's first role without her sister, Tamara, since the twins ended their first sitcom together, Sister Sister. Both Tia and Tamara auditioned for the part. The game creator, Mowry told the Chicago Tribune, "When I heard they both wanted to come in, I was like, what? You immediately go back to Sister Sister. That's your last image of them. These wholesome girls." I said, "Is their management aware of this style of writing? I'm writing about a young adult woman, underline adult. I'm not doing nudity, but the character is in a relationship. As much as we can get away with, I want to get away with for sake of being real. Tia told me I'm a woman. Mara, I can do this." She also said no disrespect to Tamara, but Tia really wanted this role. She made all the necessary adjustments to get the part. Tia saw the role of Melanie as a fresh start, she told the Chicago Tribune. "It's a weird experience. All my life, Tamara has finished my sentences, or if I didn't understand a question, she did. We used to rehearse together at home. We have great chemistry. I miss that. But at the same time, this is a way for me to focus on my individuality. That's healthy for twins." Viewers of the game had a love-hate relationship with the character Melanie, for her choice to support her boyfriend and postpone her dreams, to her sometimes snobby and selfish attitude. But Tia expressed to the Washington Post that she feels that everyone can relate to the character in some way. She said, "Through the course of playing Melanie, some people would love her, some people would hate her. Some would judge her, but I think they connected with her. They enjoyed her vulnerability. They enjoyed relating to her. It's refreshing to see a couple that's not perfect on television, a couple that works through trials and tribulations." The other half of Mowry, Doran Davis, was played by Pooch, but he was not the original actor chosen to play the role.
Well, all this, he was the original Derwin. All this, that's my man doing this thing right now. He was the original Derwin. Yeah, I replaced him as Derwin, and then the rest is history.
Hall also revealed that initially he auditioned for the role of Malik Wright, but instead he replaced Aldous Hodge as the lead character. Some fans would say that the change was for the best, as Aldous Hodge went on to have other roles, and Pooch Hall was the perfect fit for Derwin Ding Dong Davis. From season 1 to 5, you see Derwin go from a rookie wide receiver to the Sabres star franchise player. Hall's portrayal of Derwin solidified his name in popular television. Throughout the first 5 seasons of the show, we see the ups and downs of Melanie and Derwin's relationship. They break up, they date other people, deal with Melanie's abortion and infertility, and Derwin's child outside of the relationship, but they will wind up a wealthy, married power couple by the show's 4th season. In May of 2012, with just 5 episodes left in the 5th season, Tia Mowry took to her Twitter account to announce that she would not be returning for the show's 6th season. Just wanted to let all my fans know that I would not be returning for the game for season 6. It was an incredible run and I had lots of fun. 2 days later, BET followed with a statement announcing that neither Mowry or Hall would be returning to the show. On May 17, 2012, they stated, after 5 seasons on the game, Pooch Hall and Tia Mowry would not return as series regular cast members on season 6 of BET Network's The Game. As a result of Pooch's involvement on a new project, BET is in the process of reworking the casting and storylines of the show. They said, we hope that both Pooch and Tia will make several guest appearances. While we will miss the incredible adventures of Melanie and Derwin on The Game, we appreciate all their hard work and last and wish them both best on their future endeavors. With such an abrupt announcement of their departures, fans began to speculate about why the show's lead actors were exiting the series and how they would be written out of the script, with much of the storyline centered on Melanie declining her acceptance to Johns Hopkins Medical School to be with Derwin. Season 5 introduced the opportunity for her to complete her residency at Johns Hopkins and raised the possibility of her and Derwin facing a long-distance relationship. In the season 5 finale, Derwin decided to return a favor to his wife and follow Melanie to Baltimore for her to begin her career practicing medicine. Derwin will return to the first episode of season 6, during which he would find that he has been traded to the Baltimore Ravens, thus creating another out for the game's leading duo. Rumors circulated about why Hall and Mowry left the show. After all, they made the game what it was up until that point. It didn't make sense for the lead character to leave the show, just as it was picking up steam. In an interview with the Tom Joyner Morning Show, Pooch revealed, for the record, I didn't get fired. I didn't walk away. My contract came up, I promise you. We were negotiating and we just couldn't come up with a number. So my team said, we're going to send you out on auditions. During contract negotiations with BET, Hall booked a role on the Showtime series, Ray Donovan. As a part of his deal with Showtime, Hall will still be able to shoot with the game at BET. This is when negotiations with BET reportedly ended. He told the Tom Joyner Morning Show, they never returned my agent's phone calls or emails for a long time. I couldn't understand it. I've never done anything wrong over there. It's all good. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. During an interview on the Little Black Dress podcast with Roxy Diaz and Nina Parker, Hall shared that he felt BET wanted him to stay loyal to the network, and his ties with Showtime caused a rift in their business. The game continued with Jay Ellis and Laura London taking over the new leading couple. They played Blue and Kiera, Sabre's wide receiver and former child actress. Tia continued her reality show with her sister, Tia and Tamara, on the Style Network. She also began filming as the lead in the TV movie, The Mistletoes. That same month, she published her first book, Oh Baby, Pregnancy Tales and Advice from One Hot Mama to Another, about her pregnancy and being a working mother. Although Pooch Hall would continue his role as Daryl Donovan on the show Ray Donovan, a move that he says boosted his career, he revealed that the departure from the game and how he was treated by BET led to a case of depression. He told the Little Black Dress podcast, it was just like tough to deal with because all of a sudden it was almost like the urban side of it was just like, where's our guy? And it was just like, damn man, BET let another one go in a sense. And yo, you go through shit, I don't care how tough I am. A guy or whatever, man, we have feelings and certain things hurt us, bother us, and you know we're not indestructible. So it messed with me, and I'm not afraid to say it. I kind of got depressed. Both actors reprised their role in the series finale with Melanie giving birth to twins. In 2021, Paramount premiered its continuation of the game, featuring few of the same main characters from the original show like Wendy Raquel Robinson and Hosea Sanchez. The show was renewed for a second season in February of 2022. Pooch Hall would return to the reboot as a guest star without his leading lady. When asked why she would not be returning to the revival of the game, Tia Mowry told TVLine.com, I don't feel like there's much else for Melanie to do and say. She's had such an incredible story. Everything I do has a beginning and an end. And once that chapter is over, it's time to start a new one. Tia received 3 NAACP Image Award nominations and a Teen Choice Award nomination for her performance. Pooch Hall went on to have many more roles on television and film, most notably Stump Yard Homecoming, A Dog's Purpose, and the Ray Donovan movie. The cast of the game considers each other to be family. The game has been one of the most viewed television shows on both the CW and BET. It's safe to chalk up the leading duo's split up to career growth and new beginnings. The cast is still amicable, and we look forward to more from each of them. Stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel, follow Comedy Hype across all of our social media, and look out for our new original content on our new streaming service at comedyhype.com. For Comedy Hype News, it's been your boy K-Rob.